All right, let's do another one of those talk about a song I wrote videos. So this song we're gonna discuss here, or I will be discussing. It's a song called "You Thought." Now, this is a song I wrote back in 2018. I remember I had this idea to get song ideas by watching programs, TV shows. And I just have a pen, paper, and then I'll just listen to the dialogue. And if I hear someone say something like that'll make for a good song, I'll write it down. So I jot down all those ideas. They will say something. And then I got like about 6, 7, 8 ideas. I got "If I Ask You," relieved. I'm so relieved. Something like that. I was wondering. Um, there's a few other ones. And then this one called "You Thought." So these are the only things that someone said in this TV show. It was actually a show called Chicago Fire. I remember just watching it. I was on DVD from the library. So I could just kind of watch it. And so I got "You Thought." So I had all these ideas for songs. So I was writing them. So then I was like, okay, relieved. I wrote that song. So I wrote this all in the span of a week. All this song. And then I got to "You Thought." So I like, "You Thought." How can I make a song out of "You Thought"? And then I just kind of, and then all of a sudden, "You Thought." I started writing words down. And the first words that came to, and usually it's the first words that come to me. And I go, "You thought," and then I don't know. I was like, so I started writing. "I've always been true to myself. Always tried to know why I do what I do. Never thought you would go away. To find your own brand of judgment that finds you needing yourself." Yeah, okay. And then another verse. "I sometimes said it to myself, often shown to know when I feel what I feel. I never sought you now in that way, to give my own stamp of cruelness that wants you wanting yourself." So and then so I got the melody like. And so I think I had that already. So I started writing chords for just the verses. And then I was like, I knew I would incorporate the "You Thought" into the. So I was like thinking, "You thought, you thought, you thought." What was the words that would come to me when I think "You Thought"? So I had that. So those are the words that would come to me. And so then I wrote the verses. I'm pretty sure I wrote that first. So then how about the so I had that. "I've always been true to myself." So I got these chords. Always try to know why I do what I do. I never thought that you'd go away. Find my own brand of judgment that finds you needing yourself. So I had the melody and then some. So I wrote some more words that were to that melody, I sometimes said it to myself, often shown to know when I feel what I feel. I never sought you now in that way. Give my own stamp of cruelness that wants you wanting yourself. So now I had two verses, and then I had the chords. Oh, this chords pretty quickly. It was just like it's a key of C kind of thing. That's the thing about certain songs. You don't. When you got like a strong melody, you don't really get so weird with the chords. You know what I mean? And then I was like, "You thought." And then how can I incorporate that song? And I was like, "You thought it would all go your way." And I was like, "You thought it would all be the way you wanted it to be." You thought it would be the way so that's kind of like the. idea that I got for the chorus. But then I changed it, like you thought it would all go your way. You thought you would be the only one. You thought it would all belongs to you. You thought it would all go your way. That's what I came up with. And then I wrote the chords for that. So it was like. You know it would all go your way. You thought that you would be the only one. So so now I had the chorus separate. You thought it all belongs to you. You thought it all go your way. And then I thought I would bust it up here. You thought that all. So basically it would like repeat, but I was singing higher. So the first run through would be like lower. You thought that all. And then it would be it'd be like then I would bust it up in the second run through all the thing. So that's usually like what I like to do. It's kind of low and then and bust it up. It's a nice kind of a difference. So just making it the same kind of monotonous octave. Bust it up a bit. That's something different. So yeah, and then I had two verses and I had the chorus. So now I was like, two verses. Now I'll write another verse. I have another verse. Cause I don't want my songs to be too wordy, but I don't want to keep like repeating the same verses. I want the story to kind of move along. So I wrote this for the lyrics for the third verse would be. I often thought more of myself, but I try to give more of me than I do. I never hoped that you would blow away in search of your need of newness that gets you owning yourself. It's like, what does it mean? But it makes sense. It's like subconscious. I write like subconsciously, so it was like, it's something. It's saying something, but it's kind of being cryptic, but not too cryptic. Some of the songs that are cryptic, it's like, what are they about? There's not really anything. Some words and use, so at least I try to connect it together. So so and of course the song, and then I decided if I want it slow or fast. Oh. So I had to decide if I wanted to be slow. But this is definitely like one of those songs that people are like, oh, it's so slow and it's so emotional, and people like it because. But then I'm listening to it like, oh, I'm so bored. That's so slow. I just tend to like my stuff with a little bit of energy. I hate these new songs that are coming out. They're so slow. It's like, at least give me something to, it's like at least there's some rhythm in it. It's like we respond to certain like melody before melody, and we find the rhythm. So there's like a nice rhythm going, boom, boom, and at least that keeps us fed while we're listening to the words, and the melody. So it's like. It's like, that's the thing about rock music, or rock songs, folk song, what do you call them? It's very simple, basically. It's like, we can never be Beethoven's or Mozart, so we go the opposite. We write these little songs, We can't write big symphonies, but we can surely write these little kind of vignettes. It's like, that's what they say. how punk music got started. It was like, you got progressive rock, which is very complex rock and roll, almost like classical music, very long pieces of music, very virtuosic, very fast playing usually. And so these punk guys came through and they're like, we can't play that. That's too hard. So they created punk rock. So there's just a few vocals like, but we can do this. You know what I mean? I don't know what song that is, but it's a punk rock song I made up. But you get the idea. When you can't create those kind of virtuosic kind of stuff, and then you go the opposite, and you create very simple, and you create punk music, which is very simple, like the opposite. So that's basically what rock and roll is too. It's very simple, type of music. It's like it sounds really complex. Yeah, it's kind of complex because they overdub lots of stuff. Lead stuff, basically doing something different. But it's like not like they're doing something. They're just doing individual things, but not extremely complex kind of things. But then you get points where you can make it more complex, and I think that's where progressive rock came from. When they try to complex it a little bit more, you take a little rock song, you can make it more into a classical thing, and then they went simple again with the punk, and then eventually progressive rock came back, and then they go simple again because it just goes circles, It's basically. But this song, You Thought, yeah. So I wrote So like I was saying, I wrote it based on the two words, You Thought. So. But it sounds like it's about something, right? But it is probably because it's like when you write something, there's usually something there, or you say something, there's something there that's subconscious that you really want to say. So like regardless, even if you make a joke, there's something in it that's really part of you and that you really want to say. You know what I mean? So You Thought was one of those songs that, okay, well, that's cool. Sounds really pretty, right? That's so simple. I don't know. That's always been a thing I could do. I don't know, like actually I couldn't always do it. I remember when I was a kid, I used to listen to music and try to create my own melodies with it. At first, I couldn't do it, but then the more I did it, the more I could do it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just listened to a lot of classical, and that's when I think I learned how to do that. Incorporate kind of melodies into this, your own melodies over the stuff. That's usually what a song is. You're taking a chord progression and you're incorporating a melody into the progression that's in tune or works with the chords. With the notes in the chords. So you like doing that, and then you add things. Then you basically add more and add more, and it all works together. It's like a teamwork thing. So, it's like a team, and then she work all in harmony. You can use dissonance, which is always cool in certain areas and certain songs, in certain spots, and why not, right? Yeah, I'm going to be at this talk. It's okay, thank you.